Good evening. This is Instructor Sam's. I wanted to make a short navigation video to help you get through your online course. So whether this is your first time or you've taken a course before, this should help you be able to get started and do all your coursework. So I teach a lot of classes. It doesn't matter if you're taking contemporary, college algebra, statistics, pre-cal, most of them are going to be set up the same way. This semester, fall 2024, we have started a new textbook program called Eagle Learning Essentials. I've explained how to get access to your textbook in this first link. So if you would please watch that one, that will explain how to get access to your materials. So we now have a Getting Started Watch Me Second. This is the video you are now viewing. When you go to your course, you have different menu items. So the first one is your course information. It has my image, your class, and how to join Remind. So make sure you go to your class, go there and join Remind. It'll allow you to send text messages and access me more quickly than email. Still use email, but text is going to be faster. You will have your course syllabus. Your course syllabus will have your course information, my contact info, the textbook info, and most importantly, your course calendar, which tells you the week of when we're going to be covering that material. So when we cover it or that week, you should go over that material, and it's all going to be due by the end of that chapter when we do the test. So the first test in this course, contemporary, we're doing 2 and 3, and everything is due at the end. Now don't wait until the end to do the work, but you do have some flexibility if you don't get it completed right away in that week when we assign it. Has your grading scale and how to get help if you need help in additional areas. The next thing I have is my office schedule. So this tells you when I'm working in class, the colored sections. I'm in my office in the yellow sections. If there's no time or location, it's an online class, I might be available, just reach out. Now there is a link provided by our Pearson representative to show you how to access MyMathLab through the Eagle Learning Essential, and if you opt out, how to access it and get temporary access. So you can use this sheet. It should walk you through step by step, or you can contact me if you need help and we can do a virtual session. Now, if you're staying in the program, which is explained in that first video, you will just click the LIT Eagle Learning Essentials. This will give you an access code. Okay, so you go to our textbook, you click Reveal Code. It's not going to show me anything since I'm an instructor, but it'll show you a code here. You will copy that code and paste that code into the MyMathLab. So if you've never used MyMathLab, this is where you're going to be spending most of your time. This is where all your assignments are going to be. This is where your homework, tests, everything is here. You're going to go here. It will ask you to either sign in or create an account. I'm already signed in, so I'll just go open MyLab and Mastering, and it will take me to our course. But once you go through the sign in and process, it will come to a payment page, and that is where you will copy that code or do temporary access using that sheet. But once you get in, okay, assignments is where we're going to spend most of our time. You go here, you can open up assignment 1 and get started working. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, that's where your test will be. Okay, you get 2 attempts for your online test. I take the best grade. But let me just show you how it works. If I go to homework number 1 and I open up number 1, you have several options. Okay, you have help me solve this will solve your problem. It will give you an X, and then you will have to solve a different problem. You have view an example, which will show you an example similar, and then it will show you some either hints or step-by-step how to solve that problem. You have get more help, which the only thing I recommend you use here is the textbook. This will open up the online textbook, and it will take you to the section where that information is covered, it does not take you to the exact point in the textbook where that answer is found, but it takes you through the section, and you can kind of go through and see the definitions and some examples of applying the terminology that you're going to be learning in this section. Okay. So all of those are helpful tools in my math lab. Now, if you don't know the answer, let's say you put in an answer and you go to submit it, it will tell you if it's right or wrong. Okay, let's say I do it again and I get it wrong. So most of these, I think you'll get 3 attempts. Some questions might be like a multiple choice or true false. You might get 1 or 2 attempts. Most of them will give you 3 attempts. So when you're getting to your final check, it's going to say final check. And so if you get it wrong on that last time, you can do next question or you can do similar. So similar will allow you to do the same problem, different numbers. So same type of problem, different numbers. And you can get 100 on every assignment. The drawback is if you answer a question that has multiple parts, I don't know if there's any with multiple parts in this section, but let's say that there was a question that had like a part 2, 3, 4, and let's say that you got part 1 and 2 right, you missed part 3, and you got part 4 correct. Well, if you want to get 100 and you do similar questions, it's going to make you do the whole question again, so all 4 parts. It's not going to just allow you to do the part you missed. So that is one drawback, but you can do every problem over. You can do a similar question and get 100 on every question. Now, as far as your notes to help you solve these problems in our Blackboard course, scroll down a little bit more. There's videos. Videos are your notes. These are homework problems. I've worked every problem that you're going to be tasked to solve. Okay, it is linked to YouTube. Okay, so I am working every single problem that you're going to work in a playlist. I try to keep the videos short. Most of these are, under 5 minutes. The way they're labeled, this is Chapter 2, Section 1, Problem 1. Okay. Sometimes if you go to YouTube, it doesn't always put it on the highest quality. Now my camera records on 1080 and the highest quality they offer is 720. Sometimes when you come, it might not be default on the highest quality. So let me just show you. This looks blurry, it's hard to read. It would be much worse if it was on the 144. Okay, so if you ever open up one of these videos and you can't read it, what you need to do is go to the gear symbol, the settings, and go to the highest quality available, and then it will hopefully clear up and you'll be able to read it correctly. So some of these problems you might be able to go in and kind of go through the textbook and you can answer them right away. However, you can use these videos, and like I said, I walk you through every step and I explain what's going on or what the problem is asking. If you go to a section and let's say that you need help with maybe question number 5, I've made it so that you can just kind of skip to that problem. It's a playlist. You don't have to scrub back and forth between an hour-long, 2-hour-long lecture. You can just kind of skip. So I can just skip. This is number 3. I skip and go to number 4, and then I can skip and go to question number 5. So if I only needed help with number 5, I can skip to that question and then watch the video and get started. So these videos are intended to help you. You can watch them simultaneously, watch it, and then do your homework problem. So this one, you can see is an 8-minute video because it took a little bit more explanation, and I start giving some notes here. So just so you know, that is your main source of help. Okay, all the videos, everything you're going to work, everything you're going to see is here in the videos folder. Now you also have an extra credit tab. The extra credit is going to give you 10 points on your final exam. You can do this at any point. What you're going to do is click this link. It's going to open up a new page and take you to YouTube, and there's a playlist of 4 videos. I want you to watch all 4 of those videos, and then you're going to answer the questions. Did you learn anything new? What was your favorite video? You'll write about 2 paragraphs, and then you'll reply to someone's post, and that will give you an additional 2 points. So you get 8 for your 2 paragraphs, and you get additional 2 for responding to a classmate. and then that will give you 10 points. You can watch it at any point, but watch it sooner rather than later, especially if you're, having trouble, difficulty. I think it will motivate you a little bit. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful as far as how to navigate our course and how to get to your homework and how to get started. Everything you need is here. If you have any questions, you need help, let me know. I will probably add a virtual link here so that you guys can do a virtual session. Right now it's here, but I'm going to connect all my classes and probably add a virtual class link so that if you need some live tutoring or instruction from me, just email me, text me, and we can set up an appointment. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful in getting you started. If you need anything, please reach out. Make sure you go to getting the start here and join Remind.